Now, optional, very important about injectors. Room 9. Important about injector conveyors. First, they require a pulse power to eject, meaning they will not empty a chest by flicking a lever. You either have to use the button or make a redstone pulsar, which is going to be explained later. Luckily for you, there it is. MightyPork has made an RS pulsar, redstone pulsar, as an in-game item, which has a variable tick rate, which is probably going to be difficult to explain. Secondly, an injector will take one whole stack when it ejects, and to get one at a time, like I did, requires the items to be placed in individual slots of no more than one per slot. Then it can eject only one item at a time. Any item that can't fit into a chest or furnace will be dropped. This is where stack splitting can only be used. Deliver one of an item and take 63 back to the chest. What? Oh, okay. Read the board first. Why did you just say not to use levers, but you are? Because I need one at a time controlled environment to demonstrate how these things work. A lever does have its uses. Okay. Okay. Okay, pull this one first. Okay, so it keeps going. It gets dropped. Okay, then it gets smelted. Excess items into supply chain. When you're seeing here is how to deal with the chest and furnace at capacity. What I've done is given the chest 4 too many gold to fit into the furnace, so I made a buffer loop. Any excess items will go into the loop until room is available in the furnace. Pull lever 1 to watch them go around, then pull lever 2 to add some coal after a minute. The gold should be placed. You should also have the excess to go back to the chest. Buffer loops can be big as small as you like. See, it's done. I want my gold. So, I'll leave those smelting anyway. I need a crafting table. Scaring me. You're in room 10. Door challenge. Throw the iron ingot into the conveyor, then wait by the door. When the door opens, run through. You have about 3 seconds in here. Only an iron ingot or else anything else will be incinerated. Wait here, then run when the door opens. If you miss the door, either go back and make another ingot or just punch through. So good thing we have all this, what's probably gonna happen is that, well, let's throw gold, right? Well, he has an item separator there, but it won't matter because any other items, if you just want the iron, right? What's gonna happen is that iron's gonna go to the right. It's probably gonna activate that. Let's see what it's gonna do. Looks like it's a piston. The piston activates the redstone thing activates the piston. Piston will probably do something else, turn this off, and open the door. Sticky pistons. Now, if let's say I throw in gold, right? Gold's gonna go, and whoop, dead. However, we throw iron ingot. Boom, done. It's awesome. What you just went through is a very basic example of how to utilize conveyors, sorting, and redstone piston to make a door which only opens when the specific item is placed. Once you finish this map, feel free to pull apart and see how it works. A lot of wiring has been deliberately left for you to look at. It's nice of them. The item read direction belt. This item possibly is the hardest to understand and utilize as it's a complicated process. Once you understand, all will become clear. This room will be explained in 3 sections, then an example of how to combine it all together. It's not going to be easy, but stick with me. I'll do the best that I can to explain it. So let's go! At each station, drop 1 sapling and watch. Please take the whole stack of saplings. Alright, so let's just pick these up, drop these things off right there. Don't forget to walk around and look behind it all to have a look. You're in room 11, okay. Item redirection belt. Rule 1. Item redirection acts like normal belts when straight, so they have no GUI. They just redirect items. So just drop an item in there. Oop. Underpowered, it goes straight. If an item redirection belt is not powered and no belt is available straight ahead, item redirection belt will always direct the belt to the left, even if the belts are available on the right side as well. But if a belt is available on the straight, it will go straight ahead. Send items through. Oh, send all items through. So underpowered always left test. So that's the whole basis of this. So whoop, all items to the left, and let's turn on the sunlight. An underpowered will only slide to the right to belt to use. An underpowered item redirection belt will only a right side with only a right side belt to use will of course direct to the right. These belt movements also apply to cards, mobs, and player. Try it. Jump on it, and it will push you to the left. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's get on this thing. Rule 3. When powered, the item redirection belt will always direct to the right, even if it has the belt straight ahead to its left. It will push everything right. Try it, then flip the lever, then try again. Okay, so we'll make this one go. Power. If it's powered, because it goes to the left. I mean, right. Interesting. Yeah. So how do I apply this? I'll make something of mild use. Well, the next thing you will see is a small demo of how to rig the IRBs combined with item detection belts and pistons to make a 3-tier overflow storage system. I'm sure there's other uses, but this is a simple example to show what you can do, what can be done quite simply. Again, this is a machine free. This machine is free to look around. Okay. This is an automated overflow storage system. All items will be traveled straight. Then when the end chest is full, items will go right and trigger a track change. And the power and part of the RBR. Then when the right chest is full, the track will change, leaving the left the choice. The track and a buffer loop. Okay, so what's going on over here? Oh, this is just the optional. Okay. Throw some or all your saplings onto the conveyor. You are in room 11A. Radios use transmit long data. Yeah, so these are the receivers. Fucker! Stop it. Interesting. Okay. So that's how it works. So be careful buffer loops. Having too many items will cause you serious lag issues. Check belts often. Pro tip. Items on belts will not disappear after 5 minutes. Path reset switch. Okay. So, this concludes the conveyor belt section. Next is the wireless tech. Please go down a hole. You are at the end of the conveyors. Sweetness. And, coincidentally, we have a conveyor that will transfer us. Ah! Ooh, this is item elevators. Something you probably didn't explain. But, yeah, item elevators are awesome. You're in room 12. Transmitter block, receiver block. Wireless technology. Wireless tech conveyor covers wireless transmitter receivers and remote transmitters. Wireless transmitters accept redstone input, then send it to any receiver on the same channel. Remote transmitters can attach themselves to the receiver's channel and can remotely send a redstone signal from anywhere in the world. It's also possible to have multiple transmitters and receivers on the same channel. And now this is interesting because I also had another mod called a wireless redstone mod, and that one dealt with frequency. All ranging from 1 to 1,000 to 9,999, whatever it was. This is interesting because you can enter any text you want. Default, right? Default. So this one will turn on this one. Any transmitter that has any receiver that has the default text as a channel name. I can name it blah, 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 blah. And if this one's named blah, 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 as well, it would work. So example 1. 1-to-1 transmitter, 1 times 1 times. Okay. Flip the lever to make this light come on. So there's no redstone connecting these two things. But if I turn on the, it will transmit that signal over there. And see it's named this wireless 1. So that must mean that this is wireless 1 as well. Bam, that's done. Flipping this lever will make both receivers get power. So we have one transmitter, 2 receivers. Or 1 to 2 transmission, 1 transmitter, 2 receivers. So let's see, wireless 2, right? Bam. 2 lights go on. Remember, there's no range on wireless. I got them packed close to demonstrate you, but these could literally be dozens of chunks apart. Turn on, then turn off, then try the other lever. So this is a 2 transmitters, 1 receiver. Will this work? Wireless. Oh Jesus! Nope, I don't want to add that. Wireless 3. Wireless 3. Oh yeah, that turns this on. That turns that on. That's all it was. Okay, 15 minutes. Interactive demo. Take out the transmitter and receiver from the chest on the right. Place the transmitter on the pink block. Okay, let's get them out first. We don't need this anymore, so we have the transmitter, receiver. So, take out the transmitter and receiver from the chest on the right. Place the transmitter on the pink. Okay, just get it done with. Transmitter on the pink. Let's give it a unique name. Let's give it a... Yay. It's turning to darkness. Then put the receiver on the right and give it the exact same name. So, for demonstration purposes, right? Let's leave it as default. This is what happens. Nothing, right? Because there is no receiver that has the name Yay, it won't work. However, if I give it the same name, it turns on. That's the beauty of it. Help it. If it didn't work, go back and right click on both the transmitter and receiver and check the names and spelling and even caps of your ID. Try again. No reason it shouldn't work. So pretty much this explains what I just did. If it doesn't have the same name, even a simple spelling mistake will just make this just go blah. So a pro tip that maybe he don't know if he included. Go to like a text file or something and just copy the name, right? Like let's say a notepad for notepad, text edit, whatever it is. Put your name on there. Put the name you want. So then you just copy and paste it both into the receiver, into the transmitter and the receiver. So you have no way of getting any errors whatsoever. So take the remote transmitter. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Take the remote transmitter from the chest and then go over to the transmitter block on the ground next to this sign. Right click on it twice on the receiver to acquire the frequency and look right onto the floating aisle and then click again. Yeah. So what's gonna happen is that wireless TNT. What's gonna happen is that I can pretty much make this into a C4 thing. Okay, so how my TNT won't go boom. To acquire the frequency from the transmitter receiver, you have to go right click 2 times. This doesn't work. R click once more, then try again. So I probably clicked it too many times. So see. Oh, there you go. C4 for you guys. Oh no, it's another security door. Place your wireless transmitter in a hole to proceed. Again, when the door's open, you have 4 seconds to run. And we have a descender elevator. Ascension elevator? Oh, wow. Descending. Boom, done. What was that? Oh, he dropped us and then made us go up. That's interesting. Really interesting. Alright, what happens with this thing is that maybe we explain it in the elevators. But this kind of, if you put a conveyor belt next to an elevator, which is this is the up elevator, and this darker color is the down elevator. So pretty much if you press it like that, it would eject the items out, and the elevators will be explained later on. Auto farming, god damn, this is long. PC contains two special items called this block dispenser and the other the harvester. As the name suggests, one can place block seeds, etc. The other can harvest any block in front of it 20 blocks away. The block dispenser is capable of placing any block up to 20 blocks in front of it. It can also place crops and use items in its inventory, internal 3x3 graphic interface inventory. The harvester splits all harvested products out of its rear, and also simultaneously replants all plants in its harvested. It's kind of block makes the placer redundant, but if a mob tramples your farm, the harvester can't replace damaged crops. Note, the harvester cannot pick up items left in its way or items it harvests by harvesting the blocks in front of it. Whew, mouthful. Stone bricks are the only block that a harvester can, or blocks that cannot pass. Well, one thing, to get around this, one of my worlds, I have an actual chicken. You're messing up my commentary. One way to go down is just to kind of like make a housing around it, and I just have a huge, like a good amount of it's pretty much fenced in except for the top, and no bombs can get in it because it's 2 stories high. A lot of torches around, so I might show it up later on. So flip the harvest in room 15. Flip the lever to harvest wheat. Okay. Boom. See, and it just it goes into the void. But as you saw, wheat was here. A green beam of death for crops showed up and just ejected it out this side, and voila, down there. It would eject it out maybe 1 block, but he has his block here just in case, and boom, down. Actually, I think he ejects it out twice, because I think I had the same setup, but whatever. Flip the lever to dispense blocks up to the stone bricks. Oh yeah, but yeah, I need these. So what's gonna happen is boom, 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 like magic. Block dispenser. Okay, where are we going? Room 15B. I'm guessing we're start here. So let's get the items from this chest. Place and grow all your crops first. Once your crops are all grown, pull this lever to harvest them. Okay, so farming demo. Place a seed, bone meal, and hoe into the dispenser. So, watch out, bro. Place. You're not helping, man. I guess I need the switch this around. What's going on? Oh, there it goes. Seeds. Bone meal. Okay, so it's gonna go. So that's what happens. Oh God. I don't know the specific order in which it does it, but I guess it has to go through the entire order of the thing. So now we have all the things grown. Oh, boom, spits it out. And we have bread and seed. So that's what's up. Room 16, elevators and descenders. Very straightforward. It can lift you or lower you items and mobs and mod cards. Go ahead, either jump in one of them and throw an item and watch it go. When you're ready to proceed, step into the descender at the end of the room. Okay. So you can go in here. Whee! Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah. Okay, he has the item here, so it just ejects me. So look, I aim this way, and it ejects me out. However, if I go up to this one, right, the sender, it ejects out. So if I were to throw an item, right, let's say this. Oh, see? Now this won't work. Why wouldn't it work? Because in order for these to work, right, for items at least, it needs to have one block of air underneath or another item elevator. So in this case, it'll work here because there's an item underneath. There's a block of air or the actual item elevator. So that's why this will work. But if I were to throw the wheat down here, right? Oh shit. I don't know why that didn't work. Probably because I threw it up. But whatever. The rule is that you need the block of air on the bottom, so that's why it work. For humans, I mean for the guy, it would work. For this, however, it looks like you need one on the top, and you don't need nothing on the bottom. So in order to actually be able to get out, and then you have this conveyor to do so. You can walk out. So to here to proceed, nothing in the back.